René Descartes, a name that echoes through the corridors of science, mathematics, and philosophy. Known as the father of modern philosophy, Descartes dared to question everything, even reality itself. But who was this man, and why does his work still shape how we think today? Let's uncover the life and legacy of René Descartes, one of history's greatest minds. Born in France in 1596, René Descartes was a sickly child who spent much of his early life studying in bed. But this slow pace didn't hold him back. It gave him time to think. At the Jesuit College of La Flèche, he excelled in classical studies, math, and logic. Later, he trained in law, but never practiced it. Instead, he chose a life of reflection and discovery. Descartes traveled across Europe, served in the military, and finally settled in the Dutch Republic, where he would write some of his most famous works. Despite his deep connection to logic and reason, Descartes lived a solitary life, constantly questioning the world around him. Descartes is best known for his groundbreaking book, Meditations on First Philosophy. In it, he attempts to rebuild human knowledge from the ground up. But first, he had to destroy everything he thought he knew. This leads us to one of the most famous phrases in all of philosophy: cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am. It was Descartes' way of finding a solid foundation for knowledge. If everything can be doubted, our senses, our memories, even the world around us, then at least the fact that we're thinking cannot be. Thinking proves existence. His ideas gave birth to rationalism, a belief that reason, not experience, is the primary source of knowledge. This would influence generations of thinkers, from Spinoza and Leibniz to modern-day scientists and philosophers. Descartes wasn't just a philosopher, he was a brilliant mathematician and scientist. In fact, he invented the Cartesian coordinate system, the foundation of modern geometry. Without it, we wouldn't have calculus, 3D modeling, or the maps we use in everyday technology. He also explored optics, mechanics, and astronomy, always trying to link the physical world to mathematical laws. His quest? To find certainty in a world full of doubt. In 1649, Descartes was invited to Sweden to tutor Queen Christina. The cold weather and early mornings proved too harsh, and just months later, in 1650, he died of pneumonia. But his ideas lived on, challenging minds, shaping science, and inspiring debate. Today, Descartes is remembered not just as a philosopher, but as a thinker who changed the very way we think. He taught us that doubt can be a tool, not an enemy. That the quest for truth begins not in the world, but in the mind. What do you think about René Descartes' philosophy? Is it still relevant today? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from the world of science and thought.